Eternals, the newest installment to the Marvel Cinematic Universe, the third feature film to be added to the new phase, starring Angelina Jolie, Selma Hayek, and other actors nobody really cares about. Taking place loosely after Avengers Endgame, I think. An alien species that's been lying dormant in Earth for thousands of years is awakened by a colossal earthquake. These so-called evil creatures from space are called deviants. The Eternals, heroes from space! Reunite once again to stop the devastation of Earth. I want to preface that I have no knowledge of the source material outside of this film, so I went in blind, not having read the comics, and being completely introduced to a brand new set of characters. This should not have been a movie. It should have definitely been a Disney Plus series. The amount of information needed in order to develop 10 main characters and make me care about them falls short due to the 2.5-hour runtime. The heroes in this movie feel like dollar store Avengers. Characters we've already seen before, but less interesting. I wasn't expecting another Avengers movie, but I was hoping that since the characters are from space, that it would take place on a different planet, or at the very least, not Earth. Earth is boring. I want to go back to Marvel in space! After Endgame, we shouldn't have to save the Earth again. Fuck Earth! One of the main issues for me was the pacing. It felt like a lot of the scenes could have been cut down and still gotten their main point across. Another issue I have is the slightly darker tone in this movie. And I'm not talking about the cinematography. Yeah, that too. It's not your typical funny, action-based Marvel movie. It's boring. And due to that serious tone, the few comedic moments that there are feel out of place. In my opinion, I would say the characters are likable. For how little we know about them, they're written fine, but I didn't find myself getting attached to any of them. And again, it's hard to do that when you have so many main characters. However, I do respect them for trying something different. But when you have a more obscure Marvel franchise, it's not always gonna end up like a Guardians of the Galaxy. And I guess the other thing I liked about this movie was... no, that was it. As far as this particular Marvel film, it's hard for me to recommend it to an average moviegoer. This is definitely not an Avengers movie. You're not gonna take your young kids to see this. They will be so incredibly bored. Marvel is known for appealing to a wide audience, but this movie feels like it caters to a really niche group of fans, which is perfectly fine. It just wasn't the Marvel movie for me. And with that being said, I give Marvel's Eternals a meh out of eh. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to hit that like button and that subscribe button, and let me know your thoughts about the film in the comments below. That's a wrap. Shit. The amount of information needed to develop. I don't know.
And one more time.
First of all, I want to say...
What? You made us funny.
Thank you.
I'm sorry about that.